is going to be much different. I mean, crazy. Okay, all right, they banned out the clinks. There's no way. There's no way that hero was going to the pool.
No, I'm happy. I say but I'm happy. I don't want to get anyone watch someone get smashed by clinks.
So ForZoomers actually ban out Lina this time. They don't ban the Underlord. That's interesting. So Crazy are probably going to ban the Bat Rider here. I wonder if ForZoomers decide to just straight up pick a first pick Underlord.
Is it that good?
That might even be a possibility. He is really good. I don't know why people keep saying that, oh, Underlord's not good without the permanent damage. The permanent damage was irrelevant to Underlord to begin with.
Yeah, that right-click Underlord really missing his right-click damage right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's just a really good hero. The AoE on Firestorm is absolutely insane. I mean, come on, his 60% win rate in Immortal bracket just speaks for itself, right? Like, you don't need any more proof than that. Like, if a hero has that much win rate in Immortal bracket, that's just insane. Like, a hero who has a 52-53% win rate is already considered really good.
Ooh, with the first pick, Rubik going for Rubik.
Wow. Okay, I like that. You know why I like that? Because they're they're preparing for the Underlord pick, right? So if they do take the Underlord on Crazy, Rubik can easily just take Firestorm, and it does even more damage than the Underlord himself does, right? And Firestorm is a counter to Underlord because it's percentage-based Underlord strength hero, high HP pool, also tanky. You know, you can actually do a lot of damage to it. Rubik, throughout time, has always been known as that really good hero against it. And also Wave Clear, you know, good disables, very good.
Get out the defibrillator though, because Crazy just picked a dead hero. The Elder Titan coming out for them. I'm fairly sure that guy was in the bin, but you know, Crazy they're gonna play with some trash. Maybe it's better than I thought. I don't know, but that change to the Astral Spirit just seems totally bonkers. Like the inability to refresh it. Maybe it's not like super core to his kit, but definitely was like a pretty. Seemed like a pretty important part of his ability to stay relevant, but well, nevertheless, they're going to go for it anyway, and that is why, because they went the Morphling with it as well.
Yeah, they're gonna put AUI on that Elder Titan. I've seen him play that hero a few times recently. I think he likes it as a support, and ForZoomers go with the Brewmaster pick. It's pretty good with the Rubik in the offlane, right? A strong team fight. I know Monkeys Forever used to play that hero quite a bit. Obviously, in the last patches, he wasn't that good, but recently, in the recent patch, he got buffed on pretty much all his skills. And Crazy go with the Morph, like you said. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of the Morphling is. Maybe it's just HFN's hero that he likes to play, and he's really strong with it. But personally, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, like, just looking through the drafts, why they would just go with the Morph. And they picked that really quickly as well. I should also mention, Crazy has a very low reserve time. They're down to 20 seconds. They got some penalties on this game, so they're going to be picking extremely quickly on all their stuff. And ForZoomers actually end up banning the Underlord anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe they feel like if it's second phase and they get it later, it's harder, and they don't want to like keep countering for an Underlord that just may not be picked, right? So they just ban it out instead. And they ban out the Sanking. They're just pretty much banning some of Kazu's heroes, right? Because they already got Monkeys Forever's hero in the Brewmaster, so it just makes sense to ban out the offlaners because they won't be like banning their own heroes now. Yeah, Crazy ban out Apparition, very good against Morph, right? Strong counter.
Can't morph. What they're gonna do now? Just like 3 bans on the Morphling counters, like why not? I guess. What else could you get rid of here? Then the natural Spirit Vessel builders. I guess the Ember's got to go.
Oh boy, they're down to reserve time already. This is so scary if you're Crazy, you know? You don't have a whole lot of time.
Pick.
Yeah, they go AM ban. Now ForZoomers ban out the center. So they literally just banned 3 offlaners. And they didn't ban the Mars though. It's just kind of curious. Like, I'm kind of curious about that, why they didn't. Because Kazu, I think he loves that hero, honestly. It's one of his best heroes. But maybe ForZoomers just feel like that hero is just not good. Right, and they feel like the carry just farms well, or they have ways to kill him, something like that. Like ForZoomers know something about that for them not to ban out Mars. And also they did ban the heroes that got buffed in some ways, right? Like Underlord, Sanking. So
I just want to say, I like the way we've got like the 2 extremes of lockdown haircuts between us. You know, you've got the whole, hairdressers are closed, guess I'll just shave my head and hope for the best. Meanwhile, I've got the, hairdressers are closed, guess we'll just see what happens for a few months without anything being done to my hair. So, this is, which one are you guys? Are you a Theban or are you a Nomad? Which side have you gone for with the with the haircuts, the
I
quarantine
assume there's a
hype.
lot of nomads.
I
In
think
chat.
so. I think so. I mean, have you seen Matu's neckbeard? He's got rep in.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's majestic, man.
Fear
Like,
too, right? Fear had like a. I'm not Fear. Sorry, Puppy as well. He had like a
yeah, yeah.
long, long beard.
There's some
He's always got that clean
wise
shave
old
on him.
men, some Dota wizards coming out of the woodwork after this quarantine. So
Mhm.
you know it's entertaining. It's good to see. Alrighty, a bit of experimentation as well whilst you're behind closed doors for most
Wind
of the time.
Ranger.
You know, it's a good time to see how that mustache looks on you guys. But now we've got a Wind Ranger coming out for crazy. Interesting.
Dude, that's interesting, right? Because what position is that going to be? 4? It could be a 4 actually. Maybe
I think it
because
is.
Moon Meander really likes this lane shoving supports.
Yeah.
He's playing this Wind Ranger instead of Lina, right? Like it's like a direct replacement in some ways, but also really good in the lane to harass the enemy carry and such. Now it could be played as an offlaner or a mid. I've seen a lot of core Wind Rangers recently, especially with the buff that she got where she can stop her attack. She cannot be punished by blade mills very hard. MKB, great item for this hero too. MKB, BKB, that's actually been the core item build now for Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
People just go for like MKB straight into BKB, and you kind of can just like solo kill someone in a fight when you have those items.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But the CM's going to be picked up by ForZoomer. Seem to be pretty keen on this hero, and to be honest, I think this one's going to start becoming one of the more popular picks of the patch.
I agree.
The seems really strong. Like farms really nicely, pushes waves. Yeah. It's got Frostbite early on, which it seems like a crazy good spell. Like there's a lot going for her. And Crazy's just going to respond with the Tiny. Okay, well, yeah, Tiny definitely a hero which can just eliminate these two squishy supports.
So Tiny became back to what he used to be, right? Where he got charges on his third skill.
Yeah.
So he might be even considered as a potential core, right? Where like you just utilize that tree and stuff in your lane. I'm not sure if he can still be played as a support. I feel like the change to Tiny made him a better support because he doesn't need to, remove the tree all the time because it removes his movement speed. So he's got his movement speed back and he can just run around with the tree and his combo and just does more damage as a position 4. But we'll see. The Tiny and the Wind Ranger, I feel they're very interchangeable in this game. They can be played in the 2, 3, and 4 position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do agree with what you said with the Crystal Maiden. I think it's a great hero. We're going to see a lot of it. I play a lot of Crystal Maiden, so I know when that hero becomes really good and when she really falls off. Frog keeps doing that, He just busts Crystal Maiden, and then he literally just nerfs her the next patch. Or even hotfix her for whatever reason, and then busts her again, and it's like a love-hate relationship with Frog and the Maiden.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few heroes, there's the Ice Frog's Babies heroes, where he just doesn't let them go out of meta for too long, If they're out of meta, they're going to get a buff soon enough, Crystal Maiden, Rubik, Earthshaker, Io, all these heroes, Morphling as well, I would say, in the cause as well. There's just a few heroes which he just never wants to see out of the meta for too long. I don't know what it is, but, I sure wish some of my heroes were in that pool, but fortunately it is not the case.
We got a Gunner Kunkka here. We were kind of talking about that last year. I saw someone say, "Oh, Gunner doesn't play Kunkka." Well, here you have it, buddy. You got the Gunner Kunkka.
What now, right Twitch chatter? You got him, Theben. Don't worry, you got him. You beat
no, I didn't get him. Gunner got him. Okay?
Gunner got him. Okay.
I was just hyping up Gunner. I'm like, yeah, of course this man can play Kunkka. Of course he can. And there you go. Gunner's like, I'll prove you wrong. I don't play Kunkka. Huh.
Gunner plays any parental-looking hero because he is Gunner Daddy, and that's his MO. That's his brand. He's got to stay on brand with his heroes. So Kunkka definitely filling that. Kunkka, Amber, Invoker, all very father-like figures.
Dude, I was surprised about the Invoker pick, but like he played that hero very well. Apart from that one very aggressive TP made top lane that last game, like he played really well.
Yeah, he nailed it.
I think
might as well.
He was super farmed. We suddenly saw an Invoker Void combo. We haven't seen that in how long, right?
Yeah. So you went for the early Aghanims as well, just for Cataclysm.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really use it with the Void much, it just kind of found other usage. But when you've got the Centaur, you don't want to completely pigeonhole yourself into only using the Cataclysm with the Void when there's other opportunities to do monstrous amounts of damage with it. So he is smart. And a final pick. Oh, it might not be it. Wait, who's playing the Arc Warden then? Is this a Gunner hero or is this a Sammy Boy hero? I think this is a Sammy Boy hero, isn't it?
Yeah, the Silent Boy, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, Silent Boy is not playing anything else here. That's for sure, right?
Fair enough. Interesting. Okay, well, the Arc Warden, it's a bit of a flex pick, you know. It's not I mean a flexible pick where it can go in different roles, but a flexible pick in that, you know, we're gonna flex on you kids. We're gonna chat all over you. Tanner from high school.
So what is the changes of Arc Warden? Let me take a quick look so we all know and we're caught up on Mr. Arc Warden here. So base armor increased by 1, Agi from 15 plus 2.4 to 16 plus 2.5. Spark rate duration reduced from 50 to 45. Some talent changes where he gets plus 350 flux cast range or 200 health. Then level 15, he either gets 15% cooldown reduction or 50 attack speed. So that 15% cooldown reduction is legit. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And he's a bit tankier in the laning stage, which is quite nice as well.
Yeah, we saw with the Monkey King yesterday that definitely makes a big difference to the hero's laning.
Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, Monkey King's win rate went down in this patch in terms of Immortal rank gameplay. Oh, look at that! Kezu, Mars once again.
Yeah, that's just no boring, you know. Kezu, if he's hero, he's probably going to play Mars if you let him have
I mean, I think Kezu was like picking also. Actually, at the end of the draft, he gave the picking to somebody else and told them to pick his hero. So it's like there's like no bias or something, you know. Mm-hmm. with that, it's funny what Crazy just did there. Kezu picked like the first 4 heroes, and when it came to his hero, he handed over the drafting to somebody else.
yeah, just throw it over to somebody else. And
yeah, you guys can't see it, but we can see it here in that. But yeah, interesting game, Arc Warden. I mean, we haven't seen this hero in a while too.
But I mean, we know that Zoomers definitely see the value in Midas. That seems to be their strat for the patch. And Arc Warden, already a good Midas usage, and now with the level 15 talent, giving him the 15% cooldown reduction, I'm almost certain we're going to see a Midas on the Arc Warden.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
So the Arc Warden, though, against Tiny, that's a bit questionable, right? Because they do have enough gap closers, in my opinion, where Arc Warden is really bad against like gap closing heroes. So you have this Morphling who can even buy Aghanims actually in this game and copy the Wind Ranger. So he gets like this super insane movement speed. He can run his way in through a fight, get to the back line. You got this Tiny position 2 now who can also be played as a carry in the mid-late with his new changes, I feel like, on the tree grab. I think this game is going to be a lot closer. Unless Crazy are like tilting or something. I hope they're not.
Yeah, there's some activity in between the game which hopefully doesn't affect their mental state as going into game number 2. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a relatively tight draft from 4 Zoomers. I mean, I do agree with your points about the Arc Warden. I'm just kind of interested to see how well it does, especially if he does go for the Midas, which I think is almost like certain, considering they bought 2 last game. They definitely think that item's back. And we'll see if it does give them everything they want from it. But Crazy going for a bit of an edge straight off the back here. There's Tiny, Kezu on the Mars, and the Elder Titan looking in for something. It's just going to be pretty brutal. The Astral Spirit with the Natural Order later on. Let's combo that up with Kezu with the God's Rebuke, and that's a lot of physical damage coming forwards, right?
Yep. Oh, Husky, yikes.
Oh no, thrown into the wolf's den right now, and they're actually going to try and give... Oh no.
They want to give it to Brian. They want to give it to Brian.
He's very fast.
Like, give it to me.
He's going to run away. Do they have a spell?
One more toss.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that
Husky's like, let me die to the tower.
Oh, that's
let me die to the tower. Yo, look at his item build. Look at Brian's item build. I think this is good. Dude, was it you I was talking to? I don't know. I remember. I was talking to someone in chat. I was like, Wraithband on Tiny. This shit is legit. It gives him 5 attack speed, right?
Yeah.
Because when he gets his ult, he loses some attack speed, so he needs to like make up for that somehow. Yeah. And obviously, tree grab. If you can get some attack speed, you can attack more and do more damage. So pretty good. I like the Wraithband. Also gives him armor. He starts with like 0 armor.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 1.5 armor, 5 agility, 5 attack speed, and now gets Ring of Protection brought out to him as well. So against a Kunkka, this is going to be like 4 armor outside of the tower. And if he gets under the tower's range when these Tidebringers come in as well, that's going to be extra as well. So very, very nice for Brawl to be surviving through the constant harass of this Kunkka, which he would obviously not be. Nice item build. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, Ocean getting pretty low to Aoi and HFN here. He was back himself away, but it is going to be the Rubik and the Brewmaster versus the Morphling and the Elder Titan. Who comes out on top on this one, Theban?
I think Aoi's gonna actually demolish this lane. As long as he keeps bringing out healing salves and doesn't get himself too low, he's gonna be able to protect the Morphling. Eventually, the Morphling is gonna have so much damage, he's gonna out-deny the Brewmaster really hard. Look at AOI, he's a freaking monster right now. He's got plus 55 damage. He just keeps running at them. I'm kind of surprised they didn't block the big camp though, because that's the way ET gets the most amount of damage.
Yeah, that's usually what we see when you lane up into the Elder Titan. I mean, maybe they didn't know what lane he was going to go to, but I mean, it's Aoi. Come on, you know he's going to be hanging out in that safe lane with his.
Oh my god!
Boy. Oh god, HFN taking some heavy hits.
He's number one. HFN.
They're taking him down. One more hit could do the trick. The Strength Morph comes in, but the Fade Bolt puts an end to Emotion. Will get the kill, and HFN gets brought down in the top lane for your second kill of the game.
Yeah, he really messed up because he didn't notice the Brewmaster got level 2 and the Rubik got level 2 before them. So if Morphling was level 2, he's never dying, right? He's just gonna get waveform and waveform out. So he just HFN a bit disrespectful, I feel like. Not considering that he could actually die there as soon as they get level 2 first.
Yeah, it's scary. Gotta respect it. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, things are going pretty messily, but, you know, Sideway's doing fine right now under the tower as the Arc Warden. He's just chilling, waiting to get some Wraith Bands up on him to improve his right click and attackiness, a little bit of attack speed as well. Yeah, Wraith Band's still a very nice item to buy, that's for sure. And yeah, the mid lane going in Kunkka's favor right now. I don't think that's a surprise. Like, I think we knew that Kunkka's going to be the better laner, but it's the active runes which are going to make a big difference. So Tiny's going to go for a bottle. He's going to try and control the bounties, the active runes as much as possible. And if he can get a haste or a double damage or an invis... Oh, Wind Ranger getting so low down in that bottom lane, nearly dying. Kezu also taking a lot of damage here as well, but will not fall. But goodness me, that's a pretty brutal combination using the Frostbite along with the Spark Wraith for that extra damage. Now Flux onto Kezu here. Kezu might be dying. The right click. Yeah, there it comes. The Frost Crystal Nova puts an end to Kezu. And that's going to be killed down.
Dude, this lane is deadly, man. The CM Arc Warden. Yeah, it's so much. You got so much slow, especially if one of your heroes have to go back to base like Moonmeander did. Kezu on his own got fluxed. And then Nova, and just so much slow, you can't get away from this.
Yeah, CM is actually deadly in lane, especially with the movement speed increase recently.
Also, Gunner is absolutely destroying this lane. He's got complete free farm. This is very scary. He also has 2 bracers, so Tiny, he's gonna have like 0 kill potential in this lane. I'm really wondering how is Crazy gonna actually kill this Kunkka? Like, who's gonna rotate for this Tiny middle to actually get a kill on this Kunkka? It's not going to be possible, right? Oh, here comes Husky. They just actually covering both of the runes.
Oh my god, they are coming on him right now. Pincering in with both the supports, and they'll lift him up.
Oh, he didn't get the...
haven't got a Fade Bolt though. Brawl actually going for the return kill onto Ocean, but unfortunately didn't have mana for the toss, so he couldn't bring down the Rubik. Meanwhile, Aoi and Moon getting busy onto Husky right now. Husky trying to run himself away. Don't they have the damage? Unfortunately, they do have a lot of damage, but they don't have any lockdown between them, so the CM's able to just calmly walk herself away from that situation, diffusing everything at mid. No one going down, but a lot of people visiting this middle lane.
Yeah, that was a really nice rotation for the runes, making sure that Tiny, if he did have gold for a bottle or brought a bottle, he won't be able to pick up a rune. Runes are very, very important for Tiny to be able to rotate to one of the silence and get kills. Now, top lane, I did say that Morphling, it should be favored for Morphling, but because of that first death that he had, the Brewmaster is actually doing completely fine in this lane.
Yeah, he's a big threat onto HFN right now. Look at this, he's just popping all his spells and running at HFN right now, and HFN kind of just panics a bit. Keeps his cool and denies the range creep at the very least, so gets something out of it. Meanwhile, Ocean gets the pull off, that's very nice, denying a bunch of creeps there for the Morphling, which HFN's not going to be happy about one bit.
Kezu is taking so much damage. This is such a bully lane from 4 Zoomers. Sammy Boy, you know, he's chilling. He's gonna get that Midas first item. He's got 2 Wraithbands too. He's got a lot of damage, very tanky. 8 armor, man. That's really strong.
So much attack speed on this guy as well. I mean, he's got the 2 Wraithbands plus the Glove of Haste.
For
like,
sure.
This guy's flying out with the right clicks.
I mean, let's be realistic. This new Wraithband is better than the old Wraithband, right? Like, the armor that Wraithband provides is actually extremely helpful for a lot of these laners. Oh, top lane, though. Monkeys forever.
Oh my god, he's going to lose his life here. They will get the brew. HFN not particularly healthy, but he's okay. He's got that strength, plenty of strength still to go, so Ocean unable to really threaten HFN very much here. Does have the favor in 2 seconds, but HFN's a smart boy. He's just not going to get killed by that. Gunner, though, with the invis coming up top here, looking to surprise the Morphling. But I think there's communication going on here. HFN's
rune
like,
rotation, yep. Exactly. I mean, Brawl is like, yo, the mid laner's missing. Pretty sure he's roaming.
No, HFN, buddy, what are you doing? Oh my god.
Oh, gosh. That's so painful as a Morphling. I mean, actually, that's the most feels-good man thing for a Gunner, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to cast spells. He just goes there and
didn't even use mana.
someone.
The most efficient gank, you know, kill the enemy carry. Oh my god, that was just... I mean, you can't show there. If the middle laner's missing, you gotta assume he's got a haste or an invis or something like that, and he's gonna wreck your life. Meanwhile, Husky going down in the bottom laner. That's actually Moon Meander who's taking damage from Sammy Boy in the back hit. Outputting a hell of a lot of damage without flux on those right clicks from his clone. Kezi's gonna be the next target, but Husky, he's just baiting him along. He's taking his little dog for a walk here, but Kezi's still chasing when another flux comes down. Meanwhile, there's gonna be a boat thrown onto the Tiny right now. Gunner and Ocean trying to bring him down, but Bra just gotta toss back Gunner. Does get slept. Meanwhile, Husky will finally go down to Kezu, and Sammy Boy unable to finish off the kill on to that Mars. So Kezu gets himself away, probably gonna suicide to a tower. Might TP home.
Damn, that was really nice. Yeah, he can just TP back. He's
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Brawl, you know, make any moves quite yet, and the reason being is because he hasn't got any runes. So 8 minutes. Hopefully, his team can watch both sides. Oh,
nice toss back under the tower. Is it going to be enough to bring him down, though? I'm not too sure. Shackle's not going to land either. Gunner still perfectly safe. They don't have the damage to rip through this Kunker's defenses. Maybe they can get themselves an active rune at the very least. Yes, but it's only a regen. You really wanted something he can do something with. The one time
he really wanted like a haste there.
Owie down at bottom. He's getting owied right now, although I think he actually survives this one. Yeah, Spark Race not going to kill him. He's good. But yeah, Sammy Boy's scary, man. He's literally just like 2 Wraithbands and a Glove of Haste and a bunch of levels, and he's just kind of dominating this bottom lane. No one seems to be able to come and contest him. Compare him to the Morphling as well. I mean, it's night and day. You've got Big Bad Arc Warden in the bottom lane who's just chatting on everyone, being the absolute boss man. Meanwhile, you've got HFN up in the top lane who's yeah, a little bit of a pushover.
Mid lane, Brewmaster TP in.
Yep, going on to Bryle, and they will grab him. Another death for Bryle here in the middle lane. And I mean, starting the game like this on Tiny, it's just really hard to see him coming back. It's really difficult to see how it's going to have an impact. Oh man, if that tower goes down as well, I mean, this is just detrimental. Moon Meander on the run. Aoi sitting behind with the stomp. Will get it off, and with the run away from the wind, she's going to get herself out. But Monkeys, he knows exactly what he's doing here. He's only thinking about one thing. It's the middle lane tower.
Yeah, Kezu TP's in to try and defend his tower. They really don't want to lose this like game 1. And even the Morphling is going to come in too into the fight.
I mean, the tower's gone. Gunner's just sitting here, although the spear does come down there. We'll take down Gunner for it at the very least, and they'll get the deny from Tiny on the tower. Now they look towards Monkeys forever. Monkeys just trying to run them away, though. Throws down the Cinder Brew and then scoots off with the Drunken Brawler. Hard hero to kill. Will they be able to finish the job here? I mean, it seems like a lot of effort for a Brew, but...
Yeah, it's not TP.
Kill the courier. Go on. Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to say, like, the initial play was really good. The X mark into a TP and killing off the Tiny. I love that. Going for the tower was great too, but I feel Monkeys Forever dropping his ulti like that just to hit the tower, that was a bit too much. And I think that made his team commit really hard into that tower and ended up with the level 9 Gunner Kunkka dying.
And they might still get Monkeys here, which is probably like the worst situation. Can they finish the job? Yeah, he's got a stomp. Oh, doesn't get up in time.
He is good.
You never have to doubt Digithebes.
Yeah. I mean, if AUI didn't use his stomp right away, then he was definitely going to get out there. But again, I feel that that exchange for Crazy was not even that bad. Like the mid tower was gonna die naturally at 10 minutes. I felt like with the catapult, and if people rotated there, so getting a kill onto Gunner and his Kunkka.
Uh oh, Sammy boy. Oh,
no, they're out. It's just the two supports.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's just the two supports.
Cool an ambulance, but not for me. Aoi suddenly finds himself becoming the Ganki rather than the Ganker. Ganki, is that a thing? It is now.
The ganked? Or is that
yeah, the gank. Does. It's a made-up word anyway. Who cares?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is it? I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm fairly
English
sure it's not
is
in the
not
Oxford
my
English
first
Dictionary.
language, so
as a Brit, I can confirm I know all the words in there, and gank is definitely not in the Oxford English.
So it looks like Kezu is drawing the lines to invade the opponent jungle or something, and he just wants to stay top on his own and try to farm up here and defend his tower. It's not a bad move. I feel as if 4 Zoomers are very content with this game. Because they got the Arc Warden with the Midas, right? And he's getting real farmed. And at the same time, Gunner as well is getting really farmed. He's freaking level 10, about to be level 11. This is insane for a Kunkka.
Yeah.
It's actually insane.
It's the exact same thing as last game, isn't it? They've got 2 Midases on the side of 4 Zoomers. Unfortunately, this time it's just 2 Midases and 1 hero, but, you know, still good.
Oh, yeah. I was actually looking through all the heroes trying to find that second Midas. I was like, what the hell? Who's got the Midas?
Get pranked,
you really did get me there. Oh, bottom. Monkeys forever.
Oh, nice shackle. This time it connects. Do they have the damage to bring him down before he gets up that ultimate, though? I don't think they do. And now HFN trying to desperately get back out of this one. But there's a boat coming through. He's morphing strength as fast as he can, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're just going to straight up murder the guy. Now they look over towards the wind as well. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming through from the Tidebringer. And that's going to be 2 kills. That was a terrible gank.
That was not a real gank, I think. That was like they had to have known that was not happening, right? He's got a cloak on his Brewmaster and like 1,500 health. That was very,
2
very
braces
awkward, for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good target to go on, but you know, they believed. You've always got to have hope, you always got to have faith, even if it is misplaced. The important thing is that you had it in the first place.
Monkeys Forever is just gonna TP up here and use his hood. Yep. Brawl
0 damage toss.
He doesn't have a stun, though.
Nice
yikes.
Full. That's a ping there. That's Kezu on ping. You know, we can't flame for that one.
Yeah, Brawl has his combo up now.
Yeah, he's just zoning in the front lines here, whilst Kezu takes the tower. But Monkeys isn't happy about this. I mean, he's going to shove his face into this little gank attempt here. Ocean also going to rock over and steal the toss. So they have the damage, though. Throwing back the Brewmaster onto Kezu here. Kezu does have the spear. He's holding back for the time being. Going to actually throw him in a very questionable direction, which is going to make him very hard to finish off this kill. Meanwhile, Kezu's going to get murdered by the supports here. The Bulwark's not going to save him. Meanwhile, Brawl trying desperately to finish off Monkeys, but he's going to survive on 100 HP. And Husky just going to make it ring with those ice balls to shove back the heroes of Crazy. But they're not done. Beautiful shackle coming out from Moon. This should finally be the death of Monkeys forever, and maybe Ocean's going to go down as well. Turns around with the toss, with the Faith Pop, but it's not enough to bring anybody down. They should finish Ocean. Here, come here, Wind. Allow me to throw you. And Boon Meander will be tossed accordingly. Meanwhile, Bryle, Spirit Vessel up, has to back himself away. And by the way, whilst all this was going on, the Morphling actually died solo. Not sure what happened there. Meanwhile, Bryle
Gunner was
difficulty. Gunner's coming in. Daddy's home. Doesn't even have to spank his child. Bryle will die just to the Spirit Vessel ticks all the same. Oh dear. They turn it around again up in the top lane. And this would be fine if HFN was farming, but HFN was in the grave.
Yeah, I think Gunner and Sammy Boy killed on bottom. We were watching top, so we didn't notice. But now Gunner bolting top. AUI. Yikes.
Ouch.
Dude, this is the Gunner show right now, man.
It really is.
He's got this game on lock. Jeez. And I feel like Crazy, they're making a lot of moves that don't make a whole lot of sense, right? And they're not playing together. It feels like their spells are really off as well. Even to play bottom with the Morphling and the Wind Ranger, I get it. You want to apply some pressure. You want to do something. But right in front of the tier 1 tower on a hero who can't kill and can cast Split and go on you, that was not it. So I feel like Crazy need to just chill out, try to reset themselves, find something on the map that they can take over, maybe ward up somewhere, bait 4 Zoomers into that location and make their way back into this game through some mistakes of 4 Zoomers instead of just kind of blindly running in to some areas and hoping for the best. Oh, Bryle though, this could be it.
Yeah, they need a little bit more. Toss him over to KheZY. KheZY has the arena. He's going to throw it down. Spear's going to come down as well, and this should mean the end of Sammy Boy, and it certainly is. Nice kill from the side of Crazy, but now what? Gunner's coming in. He wants to find a fight from this anyway, and Bryle's pretty low. He might get taken on down here, but out comes a beautiful Esper. Gunner's losing his health as well as Bryle. Bryle will get finished off by Monkeys Forever, but Gunner also brought down by HFN. HFN, though, he's in pretty deep here. Oh, never mind, the Husky's dead. That's another nice stomp from Aoi. Aoi's doing hella work on this Elder Titan this fight as Ocean kind of runs himself away on the sidelines. Monkeys as well, trying to leave. HFN trying to catch him out with the Torrent, but doesn't quite know how much he had left on that Panda. So, all in all, a really nice trade from Crazy there. They do lose Bryle, but a kill for HFN. Hopefully he's going to get him back into this game, and bringing down Sammy Boy and that Conqueror is just absolutely key for them to turn this one around.
That was so big. That was actually so big. And this is exactly what it meant. Take over an area of the map. They go to the bottom jungle. This is a perfect place. We see professional teams do this all the time. So they go farm in your safe lane and, you know, taking over that area, surrounding it, killing off Sammy Boy first. I felt like Four Zoomers didn't need to do that play, right? Where they go in. They didn't have the boat up yet. So it was very awkward for Gunner. And they would obviously be fighting 4 versus 5 in that situation. So a little bit of a mistake coming out for Four Zoomers. And that's exactly what Crazy needed. I hope Crazy will go back down to that area again and do the same exact thing. Take it over, let the Morphling farm up, get his items, because at the moment he's extremely behind, and he also has 2 Mantas queued up. I'm pretty sure he just...
Yeah, he wants to be an Ocean, but he's currently a Puddle HFN, but, you know, even Puddles have dreams. And with his team playing like this, they will get there, but he could also be in some... Nah, you don't really have any killing heroes here, just a Rubik and a Brewmaster. No big threat.
Bryle, he sees the CM. Nope, he doesn't see it. She got away. There's no vision on her from the side of Crazy.
Phew. Oh,
interesting item for Moon Meander. He's going for a straight Lotus this game. It's good. It's good. You know, you can remove Frostbite. You can remove the Brewmaster slows. You can use it on the Morphling. I mean, it's just going to be an item that you can stack that net worth onto your carry, right?
Yeah.
The Morph, so he can just go on in and fight. What's Mars up to? He's going to get the Blink, okay. Oh, he's going straight Vlad's. He's not getting the Blink, so they get another Aura item. So they want to make their 5-man a little bit stronger. Bro.
Yeah, I kind of like this. You already have the Blink on the Tiny, right? And they've been using the toss-back combos onto him, so yeah, I kind of feel like that's the economic decision, and there's not going to be like a ton of kind of 5-on-5 initiating team fights just yet.
I like it. I think I like it too with the Vladimirs, and they're kind of just trying to get these items that's going to make the Morphling even stronger.
Yeah.
So even though the Morphling is behind on net worth, with the addition of Vladimirs, giving him some lifesteal, some damage, and then also hopefully a Lotus pretty soon, is going to amplify his net worth some more.
I'm actually really surprised, though. I mean, the fact that Gunner's leading on CS is really surprising me, because, I mean, this guy's been in every fight. Like, he's been fighting, he's been getting kills. Oh, Arena coming down. They really want to kill off Husky here, and they will be successful in doing so.
Damn, that was a lot for this position 5 Crystal Maiden. Yeah. And I think using Arena there is a bit awkward, because 4 Zoomers are going to be very comfortable to make a play now, especially if Crazy go to the mid tower. I do feel like they're going to defend this tower now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice toss.
We know Zoomers love their middle towers. Meanwhile, Ocean, he's okay for the time being, and it's actually the Tiny who's in trouble as he's brought back in by Gunner, always where he needs to be. This Kunkka is playing an absolute stonker of a game right now.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like Bryle doesn't expect people to, you know, do something to him.
Yeah.
That he plays.
Maybe he's been playing a bit too many pubs and just needs to get out of that mentality of, like, you know, teams not really responding to what he's up to. Meanwhile, KheZY, he's going on a bit of an adventure here, but unfortunately he's going to be X-marked in, so no way out of this maze, I'm afraid. And now in comes the ultimate from Husky, but the Spear will finish it off. He's going for the TP, but nope, gets cancelled out by the Torrent, and now he's going to get finished off here. Down he goes.
That's a good kill, too. I mean, 4 Zoomers, these guys are really, really good at making rotations while also protecting their towers. But right now, there might be an opening for Crazy to try and take this mid tower, as the cooldown on 4 Zoomers TPs are not yet up. But Arcor and Illusion, though, that's coming in hot.
Yeah, that singular clone is it's pretty damn terrifying. They didn't want to stick around.
Magnetic Field and Mjolnir. This is okay. Never mind. I don't even know if 4 Zoomers are ever going to lose this mid tower. They might just win both these series without losing a single mid tower. That's impressive.
That would be interesting.
Or it's not the series, but what the 2 games or this series. Yeah,
Dire's
that was
top
it.
tower
series.
is under attack.
Singular series. Oh, they are looking really good right now, and I just keep looking at this Morphling and just wanting him to have like one more item. The fact that he's only just finished his Manta seems really, really bad for HFN this game.
They're going to the Roshan here. Interesting. This could be an opportunity for Crazy to actually take a fight, because they do have the Elder Titan who's really good at fighting inside the Roshan pit. And they find, okay, alright, 4 Zoomers like, alright, abort mission. We've been found. Abort mission.
The astral spirit visits the pit, and they very much have been rumbled.
They're respectful of the Elder Titan, the power of the Elder Titan. Exactly. Smoke up again. They're gonna 4 Zoomers have Sammy Boy in the Roshan pit, while the other 4 are actually making a play into the jungle. It seems like
It's
big
risky.
fight.
It's risky.
Ace
Look
the
at the ping
smoke
is coming
break
out though. What do they see?
on 2
What do they
heroes.
see? No, they don't see
The
anything.
CM and the
but,
Morphling broke the smoke on each other.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So they both backed off.
Yeah, Moon Meander is showing top though. Crazy might still be looking to come into this one.
Radiant's bottom
They're
tower
throwing
is under
over
attack.
the Remnant just to get a little bit of vision. Brow jumping in, immediately finds the CM, wants to try and take the fight with a first kill onto the Crystal Maiden. That's not going to happen, but now the X-Marks comes out again. You can't dive this deep without your team. Riley might get finished off here, but a beautiful arena is actually going to hold them back. It is a defensive arena, not what you want when you're trying to set yourself up for a Roche fight. And Moon actually tried to sneak her in round the back and find a cheeky pick-off here, but might have just let himself into death. Let's see, the Spirit's going to do a lot of damage to him right now, but he is going to be okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's a lot of their team fight used up by Crazy, and this is going to give an opportunity for 4 Zoomers to go into the Roshan pit.
Radiant's
Now,
top tower
Brewmaster and
is under
Kunkka have both of their ultis, so that's definitely going to be a free Roshan. They're just running away on the side of Crazy. They're trying to split push bottom. Maybe they'll try to get a tier 2, but that's also very unlikely considering how 4 Zoomers like to play.
Radiant's
Astral
bottom
Spirit
tower
comes
is
in,
under
they
attack.
jump out, and now get back in, and Moonyander's gonna shove his head over as well, but it's too late. Roshan is dead, and Moonyander's just gonna throw his life in for no particular reason here, so, you know, thought he could make something
Takes the Aegis.
yeah, gonna took the Aegis.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would have expected Sammy Boy, but I guess Gunner's more on the front lines. They're feeling safe that they can protect the Arc Ward in this game.
You know what happened was the Shackle went out on the clone, and I think Gunner was a bit worried maybe Tiny would jump in and take the Aegis, so he just picked it up like last second. And Sammy Boy's like, just take it, dude. I'm stunned, you know. He's probably not even thinking about it anymore. It's better that Kunkka just takes it than, you know, it gets lost, even if it's like a 1% chance.
Yeah.
That the Tiny was gonna blink in there and take it. And Arc Warden, it's not like they're gonna end the game with his first Aegis anyway, unless Crazy GG out or something. So they're just gonna keep on farming, and on the second Aegis, that's when you really want it on your
Well,
own.
they're committing onto Brian in the middle lane right now as they pop the split, they pop everything onto this Tiny, but he's just going to kind of wander away from the fight. Not really feeling that threat, but Gunner's going to come in, he's got the Torrent, he's got the Spirit Vessel, and that is going to be Brile's death. They will get the kill after all. Shackle's going to hold Kunkka kill still for the time being. Meanwhile, Kezu going for the kill in the backlines onto the Ocean Rubik here, but can he finish the job? I don't think he can. There's also a Son coming out from Husky in the backline.
Is so much trouble.
Yeah, Kezu's very much died a little bit too deep here. Didn't get the kill into the Rubik. And HFN as well. What the hell keeps happening to this guy? Morphling just comes up to every single fight and just dies. He hasn't had a single ounce of game impact yet. And now they kill everybody. Look towards the middle tier 2 tower. Oh dear, 4 Zoomers are zooming through this series at an alarming rate.
Dude, it's just so good. This team fight
Look at Gunner.
capability of 4 Zoomers. Oh god. He wants to make them GG, man. He's just trolling them.
Has fallen.
Yeah,
Bok.
dancing around on the high ground. Jesus, that is some bad manners from Mr. Gunner there. I thought you were raised better than this, buddy. Thought you were raised better.
Look, I love that shit. I don't know about you, but you know that makes games real spicy. Cause you know Crazy's like, oh, we're gonna get you, buddy, next time.
Yeah, you're raising the
You might win
stakes.
this series. Exactly, and you know these teams are gonna go hard. They're gonna train or whatever, just so they can get their revenge.
Yeah, it's like one of those games
what I
where
like.
you're against a team which is like really BM in a pub, and you're like playing with your mates. You're like, all right, you know what? It's game time. We're not playing a pub anymore. We're playing TI Grand Finals. We're gonna smash these guys. Those are the best kind of games. Provided you win. If you lose, they're the worst. It's high stakes, you know. It's a high stakes gamble.
Yep.
You BM, you raise the stakes.
Do you like how both the offlaners just buying aura items and they're not even purchasing blinks or anything? Especially monkeys, right? It doesn't have a blink.
HFN having an intense showdown with the clone. Sorry, I was too absorbed by the Morphling fighting the clone.
No, I was saying that the offlaners, especially monkeys, like he just doesn't like this blink first. He just wants to get these items that help his allies. And help himself also stay alive.
Which build cores, but which build auras instead of like.
Yeah, because you're a carry player. Of course you love that. You just want your offlaner to buy auras for you, so you're stronger.
No, bro. Like you're in the immortal bracket, right? Everybody below the immortal bracket sympathizes with me massively when you have a Mars. You're like, oh, cool. I'm gonna get like a Crimson or a Pipe this game, and he just goes like Vlad's Deso and just tries to like solo carry the game, and you're just like,
yeah.
And then he starts flaming when you lose team fights. He's like, why am I dying? My team must be bad. It's like.
Oh, don't worry. I know the plus one from the offlane. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. We've seen those. Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts. But none of that going on. These guys both have very sacrificial offlane players. And Tiny, once again, I mean, he just comes in to try and clear off the creep wave, but again, just getting targeted up super hard here, and they've got him locked down. They're going to have to throw out the Earth Splitter just to try and keep Ryle alive here, but Monkeys are still just chasing him. He will be able to get the blink away, though, and that's going to mean that Tiny will survive. For now, he's still got to make it back to base, though. Going to head over towards the trees. Meanwhile, Monkeys Forever's just chasing in on the wind here. Gunner's coming over as well. They're on the high ground right now, and they are taking this by Kezu. He's just going to straight up lose his life, and the wind range is not doing that much better either. She might get taken down, just managed to pop up the wind run at the very last second. There has the Spirit Vessel outside her. Gunner's just chasing though. He wants Moon Meander here, and he is going to go all the way to Fountain to get him. He's just so tanky, dude.
He's got Aegis, dude. He doesn't care about anything.
Aegis, BKB, Heaven's Halberd. I mean, he's tempted to have a dip in the Fountain right now, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Throw out that disco ball. Throw them a little dance. Look at my jig, boys. What are you going to do about it? HFN is doing a little bit more damage than anybody else to conquer, but I mean, they're just looking at tier 4s. They think this game's over, and they might be right.
Dude, I love the flare from 4 Zoomers, man. These guys.
They're flexing. They're playing. They're having some fun with it. Oh man, I feel bad for HFN, but to be fair, he has not had a good series, unfortunately. Like this Morphling game was just straight up sad.
He hasn't. I mean, he had a really bad flow to the game from the very beginning. Oh, they're gonna try one more fight here.
In they go.
All right.
Did you see HFN?
In they go. You were saying something.
God. HFN walked through like literally through 3 spark remnants and just straight up died. Like he didn't even do. Nobody even attacked him. He just walked through 3 spark remnants and died. Oh my god. Alrighty, well, that's going to be game number 2. It's not a big fanfare ending we were hoping for, but kind of like a gentle belly flop into the pool from Crazy. But game number 2 will go to 4 Zoomers, making it a clean 2-0 from them in the second game here. For the very first series, the OGA Dota pick day number 2. I mean, it's not kind of what we're expecting. We're expecting this one to be a little bit closer than this. What were the main problems from Crazy today?
I mean, there's a lot. I feel like their lineups weren't really synergizing that well. If you look at 4